Hey, hi, hello there. Welcome back to this piece of shit channel. I don't know why you're doing this to yourself, but hey, we're here. We're gonna have some fun maybe. This look is actually pretty shitty, and I'll just tell you to ignore all of the things that I do. So, I'm gonna take a primer and just put that all over my face. You guys know the drill. And then I'm going to be taking a like matte flesh toned eyeshadow and just apply that all over my eyelid just to create an even base texture. Blah 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 blah. Can you tell that like I'm already like sick of doing this? I'm so sorry. I'm just so lazy and disgusting. And here I'm taking the NYX eyebrow gel and putting that all over my eyelid. I'm going to apply it with a brush and blend it out with my fingers. This step is optional and I would actually not really recommend it. I mean, depending on what eyeshadow you're using, I was going to use this as a base to make my eyeshadow stick better, but the eyeshadow I'm using is like really good anyway, so this kind of just created like more work than is really necessary, so by all means, be lazy, or just be efficient, rather, and just don't do this. Take my word for it. And here I'm taking this Maybelline quad in, I believe it's called Chai Latte, or maybe I just am craving one because white girl problems. And I'm taking this light brown shade and kind of just putting it in my crease. There's no real purpose or reason. I'm setting it down here so it can figure out its own life. It's a grown-ass man. It can make its own decisions and follow its own dreams, but realistically I'm putting it there as a transition shade so that it's easier to blend out colors in the future. And taking this Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, taking this really deep, like, black coffee color. There I am with the fucking coffee again. And it's really gorgeous. It has a golden shimmer to it. So when it catches the light, it just, like, reflects a really beautiful golden sheen. And it's really powdery, as powders tend to be sometimes. And so I'm just gonna pack that on very densely, but also very carefully. And I'm going to be taking that same brush from earlier where we put in that light brown color and just blend it out. And I'm going to go back in applying color and blending because this dark brown color kind of blends away into nothing, into like a grayish color. That's not what I want. So I'm just going to go back and forth and just pack on that color. Make sure it is to my liking, but I have low standards, so that could be anything. Now I'm taking this 120 eyeshadow palette. Mine's from BH Cosmetics, but they're all the same thing from whatever brands you see online. It's all the same palette. And I'm taking this really bright, like burnt orange color, and I'm putting that on top of where I applied that initial light brown color. And I kind of wish I made this a little bit more stark and made it like more pigmented and orange, because this is an amazing color. This palette's kind of hit or miss, and this is definitely one of those colors that I think is fantastic. And so I'm just gonna apply that in the same spot in the crease and like really warm it up and make it all beautiful and junk. Now with that dark brown from the Chai Latte quad guy, I'm going to put that on the lower lash line and really smoke it out, and I guess just apply it super low like I normally do because I really dig like the tired heroin addict eye bags, I guess. Bags under my eyes are Gucci. And taking that light brown shade again, I'm just going to extend the line in my inner corner and draw underneath my natural lash line just to, again, create a shadow and make my eyeball look way different because natural beauty doesn't exist. You hear that, people? You, yourself, are not great. I'm sounding really mean now. I'm going to stop. Anyway, back to the 120 palette. I'm going to take this pretty deep teal color and I'm going to take a large fluffy brush and just apply that on the very rim of that dark brown color on the lower lash line. And the purpose of this is just to create a contrast with the warm orange color on the top part of the crease. And that's the entire point of this look. I think it's super pretty, and I think, you know, it looks nice, I guess. That's the only real reason you do that. Gonna take that dark brown color again, re-deepen it up because the blue kind of knocked away some of that pigment. And yeah, that's it. Going back to that Comfort Zone palette, I'm working way too fast here. I cannot keep up with myself. I'm gonna take this other color. It is a really warm reddish brown that has the most amazing teal shimmer in it, and so it looks like regular when you look at it straight on, but again, in the light, it just looks beautiful and blue, and again, it adds that contrast, and then again, working too goddamn fast. Using that dark brown color, gonna put that in my crease, and that's just to help it blend up more into the whatever crease color, the orange, that's the color that I had before. Yeah, good job, self. Adding more orange. Oh, I guess I did add more orange, whatever. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life right now. Then taking this gold color, I'm going to be putting that into my inner rim in between that line that we drew earlier. And this is my, like, seriously all-time favorite inner corner highlight. It's just so gorgeous and, like, it's iridescent. And it's just, oh, like, you need this in your life. If you ever, like, want to buy this palette, like, just get it for this color, because it's fucking amazing. And very, very lightly, I'm going to put that on my brow bone, just because, you know, I wanted to, I guess, whatever, doesn't matter. And taking a black pencil eyeliner, this is one by Barry M. I'm going to put that in my waterline, and it's gonna suck, and I'm gonna make you watch this. I'm gonna make you watch this, damn it. It's gonna be terrible, and we're both gonna cringe together, and it's gonna be fantastic. So yeah, put that on the upper and lower waterlines. I'm gonna very lightly, like, rub it into my actual, like, lashes itself, as well as the upper eyelid. That's just to make sure that there are no, like, skin breaks in between, so it doesn't look all weird and patchy. Then I'll blend it out with my finger, just, you know, make sure it doesn't look like shit, more so than it already does. And then mascara, you guys know how that works. And this is the finished eye look. I'm gonna look all alluring and mysterious and make you... Yeah, didn't last that long, I guess. But I was really annoyed because I actually filmed the lip part beforehand, and I realized that I was not recording that entire time because I'm a dumbass. So here's my second time doing it. So I'm taking the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Cairo. It's a very, very light peachy nude color, and it's pretty much the same color as my skin. It honestly doesn't look great on me on its own, and that's what I like. And so I'm going to just apply this all over my lips, and I've noticed with the lip creams for me, they never go on, like, smooth and opaque, and especially this one because it's so light, so I just apply it really roughly and tap it in with my finger, and that seems to even out the texture a lot more, so it looks more like my lips and less, like, crack whorish, I guess. And then I'm taking this lipstick by ColourPop called LBB. It's a very cool, like, berry red color, and it's gorgeous. It's one of my favorite lip colors. And I'm applying that to the very inner center rim part of my lip. I'm going for the quote-unquote, like, bitten lip thing. I guess people, like, just bite their lips for whatever reason. I don't know, I never did. And so I'll apply it very lightly, just tap it on and blend it out with my finger, and then repeat that in layers. And I think that this looks gorgeous on its own, but it was, again, a little bit too cool toned for what I was going for. So I'm sorry I didn't show the product, but this is like a Milani, like, glitzy gloss or whatever. And it's a very bright orange shade. Normally I don't wear gloss, but I think it worked out really well for for this look, because it is glossy, and I think it added to the whole bitten look, I guess. And that is the finished look. If you liked this video, go ahead and like it. I don't know why you would, unless you, as well as me, have, like, really low standards, in which case, I'm sorry that I have to compare you to me. But yeah, like or subscribe or whatever. I'll be here by myself, just being lame, so goodbye.